Good morning, brothers and sisters. I'm your host, Clayton Arline. This is about real talk. I hope you done woke up this morning and you done prayed to God, you done drank your coffee, you done smoked your cigarettes, or whatever you have to do. But this is about real talk. And again, we are all in this thing together. My question is that, and this is real talk, minority will suffer and die at the hands of this Trump administration. And there are some concerns from the civil rights organization, legal experts, and minority community themselves, is that under the hands of President Trump, we are going to suffer the most, minority people. He have demonstrated, he proven that he hate minority people. Anything that got to do with minority peoples, he's trying to ban. People, America, this country do not belong to a white man. This country belongs to God. When are we going to realize it? Get him out of our country? Well, you need to start with the president. Get his ass out of the country. But I'm not going to get into it because I was told don't let my emotion get involved. I'm going to try not. Here's a breakdown area where minorities have expressed fear or experienced challenges under the Trump administration. These are some of the things that they fearful of and they're experiencing as we speak. We talk about civil rights and legal protection. That's going out the book. He's anything that president feels like he can do to make it hard on any minority people. He don't want minority to come in this country. In his mind, this is a white man country. This is a white supremacy country. And this is the mindset that we are dealing with today. And rollback and anti-discrimination policies. Okay, you got to understand, Trump administration, and I'm going to say it again, is weakening protection in housing, education, weakening employment, including effort to reduce enforcement of the civil rights law. They is trying to make it hard on every minority in this country. When are we going to wake up and understand that President Trump is a threat? He's going to cause many minorities to die under the hands of his ignorant. I'm not going to get involved, but again, the judicial appointment. I just need y'all to understand how this gig works. Many of his appointed judges have his conservative record. Dumb judges has conservative records, if you understand what that means. He appointed 4 of them. And under his authority, you all better go along with the game. Whether it's right or wrong, a lot of the judges are not following the Constitution because of the fear of President Trump, which some fear could lead to ruling that undermine minorities' rights. My brothers and sisters, I need you to wake up. I need you to look at what's going on in America. And us as minority people, look how they're treating us. They have all these ICE organizations picking anything that's brown, anything that look like they don't speak English. Let's get them. This is an authoritarian governor that we are under. And I don't understand why most of Trump followers can't read the writing on the wall. I understand you believe in him, but what results have you seen? How do you think we should feel as minority people taking all our history away, something that we have worked hard for, and we supposed to love this man? Me, myself, and I hate him. I hate him because of what he's doing to America. I hate him because what he's doing to minority people. He is a racist and wants you to set up and admit it and stop denying problems anywhere in racism is problem everywhere in racism. And we talk about immigration and refugees procedures, policy. Look what this clown is doing. Muslim ban. The travel ban targeting several Muslim minority countries was widely criticized as discrimination. You understand? These are brown countries. He banning all these people. We don't want no brown people. This is a white man world. This is what this clown is trying to prove to the white people, the white supremacists in this world. You understand? Family separation at the border. How do you feel when you take these kids away from their mothers? What if you, a white man, a black man did that to you? You got to take your hat off and put yourself in other people's position. And we supposed to sit back and do nothing. Black people, I'm going to say this to you. You better listen to this message. I need you to share this message. I'm just telling you what this administration is trying to do. Hey, zero tolerance immigration policy lead to thousands of children being separated from their family. How do you feel as a mother to see somebody snatching your kids away from you, separating you, put you into the detention area? This is a dirty administration, and I'm going to say this to all my brothers. I don't care whether you're white, black, green, or purple. We are all God's children. You need to understand that. This is not a white man world. This is God's world. When we can program this in our head, maybe we'll bring some sense to some of this ignorant and some of this intolerant stuff that is going on in America. We talk about reduced refugees admission. Okay, this is another form of Trump dynastically cut the number of refugees allowed in the United States, affecting minority policy. America, do you see the mindset of a deranged president? And we as America, we allow this guy to get back in. There is no one under the administration that's going to make sound judgment. All the decision is coming from Trump. And Trump policy, you do what I say, not as I do. I don't care whether it's right or wrong. In order to be part of this Republican Party, you got to know how to lie. You can't be part of us if you can't lie. This is the mindset of the administration. Economic and social inequality. You want to talk about that? We can see it right in our eyes. And tax policies. Let's talk about that. Trying to increase tax on the poor. Critics argue his tax cut disproportionately. It only affects poor people. And I don't know if you understand that. It benefits the wealthy American. We need to wake up, America. It's widening racial wealth gaps. It cut our social programs that is essential to the black people. Proposal to reduce funding and food assistance. This is what he's doing to the minority peoples, America. He's reducing the housing and the health care. Disproportionate effect, low-income community, in which this considered minority community. I wish we see and wake up and see what this man is trying to destroy minority. He is a racist. I'm going to say it again. Not all white people think the way he thinks. They know that he's got a mental illness. They know he got a mild case of retardation. They know that. But the fear of intimidation under the hands of an authoritarian or dictator wannabe. So I'm talking real talk. And we talk about education and affirmation action, affirmative action plan. Okay? America, do you understand the importance? We got to fight back. We got to fight back, America. We cannot allow fear or form of intimidation to scare us. I'm going to say this to you. If you fear President Trump, you don't fear God. All you Christians out there, evangelicals, you going against God for Trump. Shame on you. What Bible are you reading? Are you reading Trump Bible? Or are you reading the St. James Version? Apparently, you must be reading Trump Bible, which is about money and power. When you talk about opposition for affirmative action, you want to talk about that? Let's talk about it. His Justice Department investigated universities for race-based. You understand how he having his Justice Department investigate all of these black colleges and all these programs that he cutting the black Smithsonian. He is a threat to the United States of America. You understand? He's all of these black universities. Now he can have it investigated. Anything that has majority, minority, he wants to cut funding. Ladies and gentlemen, American people, I hope you wake up and understand that if we don't fight for America, we are letting these wannabe dictators destroy this country. We have came too far to go back. And I refuse to go back. I don't care what authority you're under. You must understand support for school choices. You understand? They making it hard that the poor people are going to go to poor school and the white kids going to go to rich school, and that's where all the funds are going to. Those schools are going to be recognized as the highest prestigious university in the world. Minority, you get nothing. This clown trying to send us back into slavery, and I don't understand why America is setting back and allowing this to take place. While some support this, and other orders that is drain resources for public schools that serve minority community. You understand what the support of school choices deal with? You're not going to get in. You understand what he's doing? America, wake up. And you got the policies and criminal justice system. Are we looking at that? How the criminal justice system is corrupt from the top. President Trump have allowed his Republican states to do whatever you want to do as long as you're thinking on the same line that he's thinking on. Don't go against me because I will make you and your states suffer. This is an authoritarian mindset of a mental illness administrator that we have in office. You understand? Trump often praised laws and order. He praised that. Look what he's doing to the police. Look what he's giving to ISIS. Look what he's doing to the federal agents. These are white supremacists that are working under the authority of President Trump. He used different tactics. You understand? Which city can lead to an over policy in the minority neighborhood. They are running through the neighborhood, arresting anything that they feel like is minority or got dark skin on. America, you better wake up. You better wake up and understand what this Trump administration is trying to destroy our democracy. You got these things, that these laws that he put into it. Stop resisting. You don't even have to be putting up a fight. Because when you got all these white supremacy cops under the hands of the state governor, under their legislator, they're going to do whatever they feel like it, and they know that someone going to protect them. The white police officers, white judges, a lot of them is not fighting for you. They are fighting for President Trump. After Floyd Patterson death, Trump opposed, called to address system racism in policy. He refused it. You understand what this deranged man is doing to the minority peoples in America, rhetoricals and the social climate. You want to talk about that inflammatory languages. He got this policy. Don't talk back to the president. But this clown can humiliate every minority country in the world. America, me, myself, and I dislike President Trump and his administration. Not only what he's doing to the minority, if we're doing to the poor, the white, everybody else. You got what you wanted, but you're going to lose everything you had under the hands of President Trump and his administration. And inflammatory language, his comments about immigration, and Black Lives Matter and other minority group has been seen as divisive and emboldening hate group. Do you understand America? What he's doing to you, all minority people. He banning them from coming to the United States. All these countries, he banning them from coming to the United States. And we allowing this clown to say, we're going to make America great again. You must understand, rise in hate crimes. It's a rise in it. Hate crimes, President Trump have gave the white supremacists authority to do whatever you want to do. I got your back. He have given the white supremacists authority to do whatever they want to do, and the state governor better support his outcome. So you must understand, FBI data showed an increase in hate crime during his presidential election. Since President Trump have got into office, racism has increased over 100%. And people don't realize that racism is a sickness until you die. Until God take you out of this world, you're going to die with it. And shame on you, America. You must understand, this isn't a bipartisan attack. This is not a bipartisan attack. It's a reflection of documented policy and its impact on America, what this clown is doing to us. Of course, supporters argue that Trump focus on law enforcement, economic growth, immigration control, are about national security and fairness and discrimination. I'm going to say this to all my brothers and sisters, whether you're white, black, green, or purple. You better put God first and not President Trump. I'm not a prophet, but I will say this to you and to all the American peoples out there. Don't you ever think the man above closed his eye. And when he said that I will protect you all through the days of your life, America, racism anywhere is racism everywhere. We need to stand up for our freedom. I'm tired of we being pushed around. We treated like dirt under the hands of this authoritarian type of president that we have out there. I'm speaking on America terms. We got good and bad in every race, all across the country. It's something about the stigma of the color of your skin determine who you are. If you're brown, you are less than white. White's supposed to be pure. Black and brown supposed to be dirty. I'm speaking up for all, but I'm speaking up for our black brothers and sisters. We need to wake up and pass this word. You need to share this word and understand that what we are dealing with, your fathers and mothers and grandparents and your kids are going to die under the hands of this administration. They want to destroy everything dealing with brown people. And if you sit back and you close a blind eye to it, shame on you. And I will say this, that when he's trying to talk about our security. Our America, Trump, is a threat to the United States. He is a threat to all the countries because he wants to be a dictator. He allowing you, once I get in office, Supreme Court's get it. Everybody under the judicial system do as I say, boy, not as I do. What are we going to do, America? Are we going to sit back and do nothing? Are we going to fight back for our Constitution? Are we going to fight back for our freedom and not allowing this administration to destroy America? And I believe what Martin Luther King said, and I hope that you all understand when he said, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. And if any of you all around, when I have to meet my day, tell them that I don't want a long funeral. And if you get somebody to deliver the unity, tell them I said, don't talk too long. And sometimes I wonder what is it that I want them to say on that day when I become victimized. What is life's final common denominator? Tell them not to mention the fact that I grew up in a poor town. Tell them not to mention the fact that I had 13 siblings. Tell them not to mention the fact where I went to school. Tell them not to mention the fact, the trouble that I went through. Tell them not to mention the fact, how many times that I drowned. Tell them not to mention the fact, how many shootouts that I was in before I joined the military. That's not important. That's not important. You tell them he's a retired military. That's not important. Tell them not to mention the fact my educational background. That's not important. What I would like for you to say, that Sergeant Arline tried to bring salvation to a world that once robbed. I want to do my duty as a Christian. The Lord said, fear not, no man. I'm your refuge and your strength. I'm a brother, very present person in time of your need. Black people, minority people, keep praying to God. He understands what this devil is trying to destroy this world. My white brothers and sisters, I want you to put these down. Admit the fact that inequality anywhere is inequality everywhere. Admit the fact that we've been abused from slavery, and this administration is trying to send us back. My brothers and sisters, I really want you to share this message. Hit the notification button. Make comments, because I'm fighting for America, not only for a minority, because I believe that God can make a way out of no way. All you have to do is believe that God is up high and he's looking low. I keep God in my life because I believe that that's the reason why I'm doing what I do, because God wants me to pass a message to you that you understand there is only one God, only one Father, and it's only one Holy Ghost. Now, I say this, you wake up and you share this message. Make sure when you go to bed tonight, Trump is not going to protect you. Trump administration is not going to protect you. God is the one that's going to watch over you. God is one going to protect you. God is one going to feed the poor. God is going to make sure that this stuff that this administration is destroying, he's going to make sure. You understand what the words are? You don't have to worry about food. Believe in God that he's going to fight your battle. And I say this in a closing. Believe in God. Trust God. Fear no man. Fear God and God alone. May God bless you. May God keep you. Please subscribe and commit to my YouTube channel, Clayton Arline 2942. But all my brothers out there, don't forget, this Saturday, April 12th, at 55140 Highway 1054, Independent. All you men, bring your sons, your mentors or boys to this camp. I guarantee you it'll be the best experience that you ever had. We have all kind of activities. If you want to call 985-606-2200, the program starts tomorrow at 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Bring your son out there and let's talk about this thing. I believe we can make America great again when we can be better mentors. You all have a nice day. Adios, amigo. Until next time, may God bless all of you.